we have the Salim Suleimana, and then as a group leader, I'm here to present for our Capstone project, which is based on FixIt GH on-demand artisan booking platform, which it connects users with verified professionals like plumbers, electricians, and AC technicians. And then our Capstone project is structured based on the project details, the tech stack. For the tech stack, we have the front end where we use the Flutter and Dart, back end runtime Node.js, LTS plus Express.js, and then the API integration we use the Postman, then version control, which is the Git and GitHub, the state management provider, the navigation Go router, and then the HTTP client we use the Duo. So that is our tech stack structure for our Capstone project. And then for the project, how we developed it, we created the core folders, uh, which are the core, the modules, providers, screens, team, and widget. For the core folder, we have a subfolder within it, which is the constant, route, services, and team. And then for the screens, we have various subfolders within it, where we have the artisan, the authentication, booking, chat, home, notification, onboarding, payments, profile settings, and in splash. Those are the subfolders for only the core and then the screens folder. Then the rest, which is the modules, providers, and then team and widget, those are only folders that are created with only files created within them. So that is our Capstone project, how we structured by creating, that is our Capstone project folder structure for FixIt GH app. So as you can see, within the screens, that is where I'll start. Um, Artisan underscore dashboard screen, where we have the artisans and the categories for the artisans. The plumbers, electricians, and AC technicians are where the various artisans professions are. So we have Abdulrahim as the general plumber, and then residential electrician as the Abbas Tanku, and then commercial AC technician as the Arafat Rashid. So those are the artisans on the what artisan underscore dashboard screen interface, and that is it within the artisan folder. Then the artisan details is where if you want to see each and every artisan, their details of them, like selecting Abdulrahim, where to show the artisan name and his profession, then the rate, and then the location of the artisan. So that is it for the artisan details screen file. Then we have the availability screen, the leave review, and then review screen, then the verification screen for each of the artisan. Then that is it. Then the authentication talks about a client or customer or user registering, creating an account or to register an account within the app. Then we have the login screen, where after the client or customer create an account or register an account within the app, if the artisan want to log in, the artisan will provide his or her name, and then his or her name, no sorry, the artisan will provide his email and then password for to log in into the FixIt GH app. Then for the register, that is why the client or customer will provide his or her name, email, and password. That is it for registration process. Then if you want to change your password, that is forget underscore password file. We also created that one to enable client or customer to also create a password if in case he or she has forgotten password. So that is it for the authentication folder, what the files we created within the authentication. Then we have the payments, where the client or customer will create an account to make payments to the what artisan. So we created the payment accounts for such user or customer for he or she to create an account to make payment to the artisan. And then the payment screen will show the interface of the what payment account, how we structured it, how we developed it, will show the payment screen for you. So we created a file for payment screen to show the interface of the payment screen. Then we have, so I'll leave here to my fellow mates to continue to the for the rest of the presentation. Please guys continue.
Okay, my name is Daniel, and this is how our interface looks like. So we have the FixIt GH, and this is how our interface is. So right now we are on the home app. So this is how our home app looks. So on the home app, you see expert artisans at your doorstep. After you see the search bar where you'll be able to search for your artisan, and you select which artisans you want. So there are categories. You have the plumber, you have the electrician, you have the air technical. So let's say we want a plumber to come and fix our pipe for us. So we select on the plumber. Then these are the artisans available on the app who are plumbers. So let's say we are going for Abdul Rahman as our plumber. We click on Abdul Rahman's profile. So after clicking on Abdul Rahman's profile, you see his location, his about, his ratings, then the price over there. So and it's also verified. So we book now. So after pressing the book, um, you see select date and time. So this date will show when the artisan will come and work for you. Then you select your date. Then the time you choose which time is appropriate for him. After you also have the describe the job. You describe what he's about to do so that he understands what he's about to do. After you click on the continue to, to payment. After clicking on the payment, you see the payment summary, the service fee, which is 50 cedis, the processing fee, and the total amount. You also see the select method, payment method, which you have the MTN mobile money, you have the credit card. So now you're using the mobile money. So you click on the mobile money, then you go to pay now. So after paying now, after doing all the necessary things, you see our this one, our payment has been successful. So you go back to the home. So after booking an artisan on the app, you have a section called the booking section where you see the artisan we've booked. So this is the artisan we booked, Abdurrahman, on the 30th of July 2026 at 9 a.m. over there. You can also cancel requests if anything has so after clicking the cancel, it is also cancelled. So
Yes, next person. Continuing messages and then we access the profile.
Okay, hello, my name is Angelos. So on the messaging page, yeah, on the messaging page, this is where the user or the customer can text the artisan and check up on the artisan whether the artisan is coming or has accepted the what do we call it the job. So after accepting, you can text your details or your locations and informations through the message app or the chat channel where you can gain other information or the artisan can gain other details or information on the job he or she is come to do. Back, please. We also have the profile page. For the profile page, it shows the user's profile, his money, his details as his name, his image, and then also shows information such as the booking histories. the payment account of the user or the customer, their notifications, and their information. Then also support, help, and support. It also shows, it also helps artisans get verifications or verify their jobs. So for the profile, you can actually check your booking histories, your payment account, your notification. For the notification, it's the info of getting, or let's say your notifications of getting your bookings approved or denied, or getting, for the artisans, it's getting info or their notification that they have been selected for a job. We also have the artisan dashboard, which is for the artisans. This dashboard shows their earning or their total earning for the month, or during their job in the company, the incoming jobs, their payment accounts or payment details. And then we can also get the for payment account. This is where the users or the artisan registers their payment details for transactions, and then even saving money on the account. But the settings, the settings page gives you the edit profile, the privacy and security informations, your notification settings, changing of your languages, and then changing of your windows. For the theme, we can change it from dark or to light mode. We also have the terms of service, their privacy policies, and then rating of the apps. David. David, I'll leave the rest to you.
So the last person to conclude everything. Last person should conclude everything. Then that is it.
All right. So carrying on from my team, the setting section is basically for managing your accounts. You can edit your profile, set payment methods, turn your notifications on and off, and even reach for support. We made sure it's clean so users don't get lost in the entire app. The idea was to like give people control over their accounts without making it confusing. So to conclude for my team, the whole point of designing it like this was to make things simple and trustworthy. In Ghana right now, most people still find artisans through friend or just maybe guessing or something. But with FixIt GH, you can open the app, see who is verified, check their ratings, and even book them in minutes. We wanted it to feel familiar, fast, and reliable, and even safe for you. That's really what our team is for. We are giving people easy access to real artisans that they can actually trust and feel safe with. And we made it possible by using Flutter. Thank you. So that's it. So if anyone wants to add anything else, you can go ahead and do that.
So that is it for our presentation. So I just want to restart the app for you to see the interface of the app. Then that is it for our capstone project for FixIt GH.